Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the latest buzz from the stock market. And trust me, it's a roller coaster ride you won't want to miss. So grab your popcorn and let's get started. First up, the S&P 500 managed to squeak out a win on Tuesday, gaining 123 points, or about 0.3%. But here's the catch: gains were muted after Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell made it clear that the Fed isn't in a rush to cut interest rates. Now, why is that important? Well, with President Trump's tariffs looming over us, many are worried about inflation creeping back into our lives. So, is the Fed's stance a sign of confidence in the economy, or are they just playing a risky game? Powell stated, "We do not need to adjust our policy stance," which sounds reassuring, right? But here's where it gets interesting. With inflation data expected to show a cooling headline but rising core inflation, could we be on the brink of a new economic dilemma? What happens if inflation rises above the Fed's target of 2%? Is the Fed prepared to act, or are they risking a potential economic backlash? And speaking of risks, let's talk about President Trump's recent executive orders imposing 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. This isn't just a trade issue, it's a potential powder keg for international relations. With major steel exporters like Canada and Mexico now facing these tariffs, how will this affect global trade dynamics? Could we see a trade war brewing? And what about those reciprocal tariffs Trump hinted at? Are we headed for a showdown? Now let's shift gears to earnings season, which is heating up. Coca-Cola reported a nearly 5% rise after beating estimates, thanks to resilient demand for its beverages. But what's the secret sauce behind their success? Is it just the fizzy drinks, or is there a deeper strategy at play? Meanwhile, Shopify's stock surged 3% after posting better than expected holiday quarter sales. But why are consumers still spending despite economic uncertainty? Are they just feeling optimistic, or is there something else driving the spending spree? On the flip side, we have Marriott International, whose stock fell over 5% after forecasting lower profits. What does this say about the hospitality industry's recovery? Are we witnessing a shift in consumer behavior post-pandemic? And what about Kellogg's? They forecasted annual profits above expectations, but can they maintain this momentum in a competitive market? So, what do you think? Are we on the verge of an economic boom, or are there storm clouds on the horizon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Until next time, keep your eyes on the market.